5 months after the ambush of U.S. Army Rangers in Mogadishu. George Bush, the elder, sends troops in on a humanitarian mission to Somalia. Clinton takes office. Some of our Rangers get killed in Mogadishu. Clinton orders the troops home. Now, 11 days after that ambush, that is some months before he orders the troops home, John McCain sponsors a piece of legislation in the Senate calling for the prompt and orderly withdrawal of our forces. In his book, John McCain writes, somewhere in the Sudan, Osama bin Laden observed our withdrawal from Somalia and concluded that America no longer had the stomach for war. You have changed your position on reflection. The Clinton administration did right, did wrong. What I'm willing to give you the benefit of hindsight. Did you miss Osama bin Laden? Did the Clinton administration, did everybody miss it? Should we have known more than we did at the time?
All of us should have known more than we did at the time, but in the particular case of Somalia, we went in there under the auspices of the UN, not the United States of America, and the purpose was to feed hungry people. Then the United Nations, with American and a retired Navy admiral, decided that we would go warlord hunting. And then the attitude of the people towards the military forces in the area went from welcoming to one of outright hostility, to the point where they were going on in these kidnapping missions. And then, and also there was a request from the Secretary of Defense of the United States to send more and better equipment with which to protect our troops. That was turned down. That request was rejected. So therefore, when the crisis came, they didn't have the equipment necessary. They had to borrow tanks from, I think it was the Egyptians, that they finally had to borrow tanks from in order to go in and finally get our people out. It was a classic case of mission creep. And that's why it was time to get out of there, because the original mission of feeding hungry people had failed, and then the mission it had morphed into of kidnapping warlords is just a crazy cockamamie idea in a place like Mogadishu. And you see, that's why I wanted us out.